Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, where I've just woken up from a nap actually, so I'm a little bit, it's quite nice, that sort of feeling when you napped, but you napped lightly. I think Leia was like on top of me. I napped lightly, so I haven't woken up in that whole kind of like, you know when you nap and it goes on for 2 hours during the day and you wake up like that, sort of like Bride of Frankenstein or something. So it wasn't like that, it was more of a sort of, ooh, did I drift off? Did I drift off? And I did, I drifted off. So I've drifted back with slightly a dry eye, but that's okay. What even day is it? What even day is it? What kind of language is that? Thursday the 7th of May, 2020 something or other, 2026. And we are almost a week into May. I have not even opened the almanac with gold leaf. Swing! Just wrapping up April, because we didn't look at it much in April either. There's a woodland recipe. Does anybody ever do these? This was pickled wild garlic buds in wood sorrel and watercress vinegar. I know, there it is. You can take a picture if you want to do that recipe. But I mean, I once had a homeopath years ago who told me you should eat things that are near your house. And I sort of looked out of the window to see a ginger cat doing it. This is ginger nuts, doing a massive piss. Like, you know, like a boy cat piss. Just jetting a massive piss all over the sort of my garden. And I sort of looked at these moist dandelion leaves and thought, I don't think so. I think I'll have a hobnob and a cup of tea and we'll be done with it. Anyway, yes, we have in the May woods. In the May woods. There is a dappled sunshine on the forest floor as the leaves finally open in the canopy high above. They've taken their time to expand, tightly furled against the lingering cold, but now that there is finally warmth in the air, sort of, the ancient woodland is greening up, and it is beautiful. The woods are a riotous celebration of early summer. The last of the bluebells, the wild garlic flowers are joined by red campion, yellow pimpernel and foxglove. Mary, have you been out in the woods? Are these things out where you are? Let us know. Early purple and common spotted orchids appear in woodland edges and clearings. Hawthorn is now in bloom, and later in the month joined by elderflower and cow parsley, which emerges in great soft clouds, wade through its chest-high froth. I think I used to do that when I was little. The dawn chorus has been building for the past couple of months and reaches its spectacular crescendo now as blackbirds, wrens, robins, chaffinches, chiff-chaffs, and they all sound like mobile phone contracts, don't they? And missel thrushes, warblers and tits. All seek and find their mates and lay their eggs. They choose dawn because in the still quiet air, sound carries 20 times further than the busy times of day. See, birds are clever. The height of the chorus is 30 minutes either side of dawn. Too dark for predators to be able to see who's making the noise. You need to get up early if you want to catch it, but it's worth it. Even in a normal garden and spectacular in the woodland. Young badgers born in February or March emerge from their sets this month into the lighter evenings, and bats and hedgehogs, which come out of hibernation last month, have had time to fatten up and will now be mating. Making and raising babies is the order of the day for insects, mammals and birds during this clement time in the beautiful early summer woodland, with the summer months stretching ahead. That was pure poetry, actually. That was great. Who wrote that little bit? That was the author. Anywho, we're going to use Old Smelly Tarot today. Probably not what I should be using. I should be using like a sort of nubile, verdant, spring tarot. But we're not. We're using Smelly Old Dodger Tarot. Smelly Old Dodger. Smells like the 70s to me. Everyone's having a fag on a velour sofa Smells like the 70s. Everything's brown and bell-bottomed. Everything. I remember the curtains being like a dark brown, the orange carpets. Everything was that kind of off-mud, orangey, oof. Anyway, that's enough about low-end furniture. Oof. These cards though, they're so good. They have like a pattern of love. Oh, hello. So this card came up, and if you haven't checked them out, check them out, the monthlies each year. This card made an appearance in a lot of monthly readings this month. It was in Aries, because I'm never going to remember them all now. Well, it was in Aries, and it was in about 2 or 3 others. And one of you got it twice as well. It's in the title, I think. 2 of Cups twice. So it's simpatico. It's a little bit you put the phone down first. We always notice the dark cloud in the background, but you know, there's always a dark cloud somewhere, isn't there? The exchange of cups, Venus in Cancer, this sort of, you know, I don't know, it's like a nice feeling, friendship, communication, communing with nature. I suppose all the bunnies and the birds and the bees getting it on in the woods, you know. We're in a nice time. We're in a time of, this could be like finding an ideal sort of business idea or business partner, or, you know, certainly dusting off the old apple packers and getting out there on the dating scene. Chicka chicka. We got the Page of Wands, which is also a bit of a chicka chicka of a card. It's a bit of a woof. We've got the Page of Wands here. We've got the 2 of Wands here. And then we got the 4 of Wands there. So I would say, if you get invited to something, I would give it a go. Even if you think, oh God, you know. And I did see a comedian the other day that said there is no better high than when someone cancels on you when you're over 40. And I kind of, yeah, I do understand. I totally understand the sense of inertia and all the rest of it. But there's something here. Some good stuff could happen if you go out and connect and make friends or show up to some social thing, or, you know, get on to some dating thing or whatever. You know, there's many different ways to do it. But it kind of looks like friendships can be forged, connections can be made, and chickas can be hard. Okay? And then in the middle of it all, she came up a lot in the monthly readings as well for every single sign. Our lovely High Priestess. I love this card. I love this deck, actually. I know I forget every time I put it away and then I get it back out. I'm like, I love this deck. Why haven't I used it more often? The High Priestess. When is the next new moon? Can't be that far off. Hang on. No, apparently it is. Taurus. New moon in... Oh, I love a new moon. I love a new moon in Taurus. Okay. She has new moon connotations for me. So just leading up to the next sort of 10 days or so, what are you growing? What are you looking to set out and connect with? Who and what are you looking to connect with? And also, when you get the High Priestess, and I'll show you the cards, hopefully, a bit wonky, but, you know, speakers are fine. Right, let's do that. That's good. We've got to remember we've got our 2 of Cups up here, because obviously no one puts 2 of Cups in the corner. When you've got the High Priestess, things that are creative, things like writing, things like poetry, any kind of creative, esoteric things, you know, doing your tarot, getting your business off the ground, your esoteric business, all of those things are looking good for this, and that you will get offers and that you will get help and that you will love doing it. Okay, so that's for some of you. For others, about connection, dating, friendships, having the Four of Wands at any time in a reading is always a good talisman, because it just means that the portal is open, that this is on, that this is available to you. And then our lovely Knight of Cups, who's gone, he's buffed up his armour, he's made himself look pretty damn fine, he's come along with his cup. This is elevated offers from people, and some of them are just coming out of nowhere, and it's just lucky and it's just nice. So, you know, when luck comes knocking at the door, say yes, answer it, make them a cup of tea. I love this. Leave me a comment and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.